Nico was here to ask a question. Why would a man set himself the goal of running up Table Mountain 24 times in 24 hours? It's equivalent to running 18,000 vertical meters, or twice the height of Everest. This is that man.
Hey, Nico!
Jamie!
How's it?
Well, have you been up and down already?
Yeah, a couple of times, eh?
A couple of times.
I didn't see you up there, so...
No, listen, that just reminds me. So I'm very excited about getting to spend a day with you and getting a glimpse into the life of Jamie Marais. But I'm thinking maybe we should take it slow.
So you're proposing a recovery day?
Recovery day. Yeah, let's do a recovery day. Something tells me his recovery day is my intensity day.
As a child, Jamie ran everywhere. Walking just seemed too slow. Now he's doing it for bigger reasons. Concerned at the enormity of challenges his everyday countrymen and women face, Jamie decided that in response, he would set out to face 4 of the toughest challenges Africa could throw at him.
Incredible. And this is your playground.
This is the playground. This is where I train, this is where I play, and this is where I'm energized.
What exactly is the 4 Giants Challenge?
It's a solo extreme challenge across various sporting disciplines, including vertical running, stand-up paddling, and cycling, my 3 favorite sports, where I'll be taking on 4 of the biggest physical challenges in South and Central Africa that have ever been taken on.
How did you prep for that?
A lot of training, a lot of running, a lot of vertical running. At this point, I've clocked up about 50,000 vertical meters of running in the last 4 months to try and condition my legs and body and my mind as well for what I'll be facing.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not the first person to call you crazy, so my next question is why?
The reason for taking this on is really twofold. You know, the first reason is we want to inspire South Africans to realize that no giant is too big to face. Nothing you're facing is impossible to deal with. The second reason is Sabrina Love Foundation. We want to raise support for kids with special needs that Sabrina Love Foundation look after.
As a teenager, exercise helped Jamie through difficult times. Age 13, he would cycle massive distances and train alone in the remote countryside of the Eastern Cape.
Hey, that was incredible, Jamie. I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. Thank you.
I don't know, we're not done yet. That was just a warm-up. Now we need to go jump on the bikes. Come, let's go.
Mommy, recovery day.
Jamie does all this within his workday. Before breakfast, he's doing upper body strengthening in the gym. Then it's business admin, before heading into the mountains for 3 to 5 hours of training every afternoon. He also sees a physiotherapist several times a week for needling, stretching, and maintenance work.
Wow, look at that payoff. And there always is one at the top of every climb, but getting there is such a challenge, and so much goes into that. How much of a psychological and emotional journey has it been for you?
Don't think for a minute that I don't face doubts and fears, and you look at yourself in the mirror and you think, geez, can I actually pull this off? So I'm 40 years old, I'm not a spring chicken, but through this whole project is just that if you set your mind to something and you back it and you give it horns, the sky's the limit.
Well, part of this whole undertaking is, of course, the cycling element. What does that entail?
The cycling is an official Guinness World Record attempt for the greatest vertical height on a bicycle. So what it really means is I've got to get on my bike and I've got to ride up and down some other mountain pass, probably in the region of 100 times, depending on where I do it, in order to gain a total vertical ascent of 9,500 vertical meters in 12 hours.
That's crazy. And then you've got the stand-up paddleboarding part as well.
Yeah, that's going to be a whole nother challenge. I mean, to paddle across the longest lake in the world, Lake Tanganyika in Tanzania, it's 676 kilometers. I think what scares me the most about that particular challenge is the fact that Tanganyika's got the biggest crocs in the world. They've got giant crocs there, up to 20 foot. Obviously, we'll take every precaution we can, but we wanted to find the biggest lake, the biggest mountain, the highest this, the longest that, and that was a fitting challenge.
Up to 7 hours training a day is happening whilst managing a family life with his wife Rochelle Liederman and their 3 children. With school commitments and Rochelle's career as a singer, seeing her away for up to a week at a time, it's quite an ask.
Nico, I'm so glad to see that you survived today with Jamie, my word.
Barely. It was incredible, but yeah, I'm also glad I survived.
You guys probably want to start with your recovery.
Yeah, good idea.
And I've got some lovely food waiting for you, so you guys go ahead.
Okay, I've got something awesome to show you.
Along with massage therapy and cryotherapy tissue treatment, Jamie uses this nifty device to look after his muscles.
Recovery is obviously an integral part of your training.
It is, yeah. This is a neuroelectric muscle stimulation device, and what this little guy does is it actually sends little impulses through my muscles that stimulate blood flow, and that actually just causes reduced swelling, flushes out the lactic acid. So yeah, there's no way I could recover without things like this.
And what about nutrition?
Now, nutrition is extremely important. What I can tell you is that I eat a lot of eggs, a lot of protein, and a high-fat diet.
What are we having for dinner tonight?
Chicken with loads of veg, red peppers, green peppers, all that good stuff. And Jamie's secret chili relish, which you are gonna love. Packed with vitamin C. And a lot of guys don't know this, but chilies have got more vitamin C than oranges.
When she isn't busy being a fine cook and mother, Jamie's wife is a radio and TV presenter and singer, known by her stage name, Liederman.
Rochelle, most people who hear about what Jamie's up to think he's absolutely crazy. What do you guys think, his family?
Well, we also think he's crazy, but I've known Jamie for the last 17 years and we've been married for 16 years, and he's really an adventurer. So he is a go-getter. When he puts his mind to it, he goes for it.
Well, Jamie, apart from being an ultra athlete and a sports model, you're also a songwriter, and you must be pretty good because you write songs for her, and she is incredible.
Nico, I think we'll let Rochelle be the judge of that, eh?
I'd like to be the judge of that. Will you play for us right now?
Yeah, sure.
Rochelle, will you sing for us?
Cool.
Die winter is verby, die sneeu op die berge verdwyn. Die son is weer sigbaar vir my. Dit lyk my die lente verskyn in my. Die bloeisels verskyn, die groei na die winter se pyn.
The possibility of new beginnings is what Jamie wants others to see. And he'll write songs, run up mountains, or paddle croc-infested lakes to make it happen.
Dis 'n nuwe begin.